Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us for another week here at Your News Today. We hope your weekend went well. What's happening weather-wise? Well, I'm glad you asked. The heat is still on. Not so glad to tell you that. We've got the upper 80s and close to 90 hanging around through midweek. Then another front's coming. It's going to knock temperatures down. It's also going to bring us a significant threat of some showers and thunderstorms. We've got, once again, a little bit of everything in your forecast. Some sun, some clouds, some showers, some storms, some fog, just about everything but snow and ice. We'll pinpoint that in more detail and give you a timeline in just a few moments. Tonight's top headline tonight will include the groundbreaking ceremony at the first ever newly constructed Magoffin County High School. A lot of members of the school system, the community, and legislators looking on as the official ceremony took place, and we'll hear remarks from most all of those who were in attendance today who spoke before the audience. I've got a whole lot to talk about this evening. In addition to all of that, I want to say, first of all, that the Sagersville City Council meets in regular session this evening. I'll have a camera there and a report forthcoming on tomorrow's program. We start off this Monday talking about another hit to the coal industry. Thousands of jobs in the mining industry lost over the past several months, specifically in the eastern part of Kentucky. Locally, Joy Mining and Machinery laying off workers here as of late. Now another 200 miners, those being employed previously, is now the proper term, I'm afraid, with Cumberland River Coal, as it's said to be initiating an idling of the complete complex. They have mines in Letcher County and parts of Virginia, and more than 200 miners are affected with this latest layoff in the dwindling coal industry. Another pattern, in addition to that the coal industry and its people is having to endure, is that of armed robberies around the viewing area. If you go back to just last week, you may recall me mentioning the report about the Skeens Marathon. It sits just next to the Bull Creek Trading Center there on 23. It was robbed just before 4 o'clock on a Sunday morning. We know that the individual got away with an undisclosed amount of cash. A reward has been offered. You go fast forward a couple of days later to Hazard. A man robbed the People's Bank branch inside the Hazard Walmart, middle of the day, around 4 o'clock or so, with a small pocket knife, from what we understand. Now, he was apprehended just shortly thereafter and didn't make it off the grounds of the company. But nevertheless, those two, and now the state police are investigating a robbery in Knott County. It happened over the weekend. The double quick at West Highway 80 and 28 in Hyman was robbed. Someone entered the store and got away with an undisclosed amount of cash. No injuries from what we understand by state police reports, but they are investigating and have made no arrest at this time. Just the latest in a string of armed robberies in and around eastern Kentucky. Rand Paul says that the federal government is considering housing immigrant children who present themselves at the U.S. border without their guardians at Fort Knox. Lieutenant Colonel Tom Crossan, a spokesperson for the Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel, said the base in Hardin and Meade counties is on a list that could potentially house the children, but the base could not be used until September because, as we understand, according to reports, the facilities are being used for Reserve Officer Corps training. Once the base is available, as far as space is concerned, Crossan says the Army will go back to the Federal Department of Health and Human Services and then determine if additional space will be needed to house those children. Paul said that the children should be housed, clothed, and treated humanely, but sent back to their countries of origin. Now, his comments come during a question and answer session following an interview and speech at the Kentucky Chamber Business Summit in Louisville. I'll be right back with your top headline this evening. A groundbreaking report follows these messages.
Hey everybody, join us at Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in wishing your family and ours a very happy birthday this month of July.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Curb your appetite for a great deal on some even better home cooking at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe, where we started the under $5 daily special. On Tuesdays, get our famous 3-piece strip meal with your choice of 2 homemade sides and a biscuit for just $4.39, $3.89 after 4 o'clock. At Lee's, where we cater gatherings big or small. Faster, friendlier, family-owned Parkway Pharmacy, open 8:30 till 6:30 Monday through Friday in the new McGoffin Medical Plaza under the care of local pharmacist Jesse Rudd. To make Parkway Pharmacy your pharmacy, come by or give us a call at 349-4400. Sagersville National lets you go mobile with their new banking app. That's right, you can view your account and balance, transfer money, pay bills, and yes, deposit checks right from your phone from wherever you are. Just download the Sagersville National Bank app on your Android, iPad, iPhone, or other device. Any phone that can connect to the internet has the capability, and you can start saving time and money today with Sagersville National Bank's new mobile app. Wherever you are, we're there for you at Sagersville National Bank. Just in at Premier Auto, like new at used prices, a 2012 GMC Terrain SLE, $23,950. The ever-popular Kia Optima, this 2013 is $19,950. A 2014 Chevy Captiva Loaded, $24,950. And check it out, an 85 Elko, custom, slick, straight, and rare, all baby inspected and baby approved at Premier Auto in Paintsville. You can be playing, relaxing, and enjoying your brand new lifestyle in just days with one call to Baker's Pool Supply. Over 38 years of professional installation at affordable prices on above ground and in-ground swimming pools. Or if you're ready to open your pool for the season, you need a new liner, a solar cover, some parts, or the best in BioGuard chemicals or salts, Baker's is your full-service answer, serving all of Kentucky and surrounding states with complete satisfaction. And they offer financing. 800-633-7102 or bakerspoolsupply.com.
Remember when they invented the peanut butter cup? Bringing peanut butter and chocolate together. Pure genius. Well, the Sonim Enduro has done the same thing for wireless. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, you'll find the tough, dependable Sonim Enduro. This flip phone is great for the job or weekend warrior, but you can also access the internet and take great pictures with a 2-megapixel camera. Get it now, the best of both worlds, just like the peanut butter cup. Appalachian Wireless. Better service, bigger savings.
Well, they had to improvise just a little bit earlier today. All the soaking rains over the course of the weekend and overnight and early morning hours, well, made things a big muddy mess down at the future site of the first ever newly constructed McGoffin County High School, and things were just a little bit too done to officially break ground up near the athletic complex. But it was there, the most suitable site for the ceremony itself earlier today, for members of the school system, the community, and a host of legislators who had a hand in seeing this nearly $40 million project become a reality, all looked on as they look ahead to construction beginning in just a few weeks.
Everyone wishes they could erase the tornado of 2012 from our memory and our history. But today, through that destruction to our schools, together with the dream and drive of the McGoffin County School District and many legislators, they and others ceremoniously broke ground on a $40 million McGoffin County High School and athletic complex that will showcase local academics and athletes. While finishing touches are being done to the football, track, and tennis court complex, a dedication ceremony forthcoming for those, today and most importantly, they make way for the construction of the facility that will shape and educate our children for generations.
What I'd like to do now is remind you that this will be the first high school from scratch built in McGoffin County during our lifetime. Everything we've done till today has been an elementary school converted to a high school. This one will have high school hallways, high school stairwells, high school technology, high school sports, and the football, if you can see, the football field is basically done. The track will be done in 8 or 10 days. They'll be blacktopping it, and they're pouring concrete as we talk. And then they'll blacktop the road back out to the main entrance. And so when you come to the first football game, and you're all invited, on August the 22nd, we play South Floyd. It'll be, majority-wise, it'll be almost 100% done by then. And you'll enjoy that first game. They'll look for a huge crowd of spectators that night. And then we'll start pouring the concrete at the bottom of the hill on the site behind Puckett's. We'll start pouring concrete next month on the new high school. And then my architects and engineers has informed the Board of Education that they'll start your baseball and softball complex sometime in the month of October.
I just want to welcome you all. This is a great day for McGoffin County and for the future of McGoffin County. And we're just as proud as we could be to be standing here. And, you know, for years it seemed just like a dream. I mean, we dreamed of having a football field. We never dreamed that we'd ever have a high school to go with it. So we have been tremendously blessed, the people of McGoffin County, as I get a little emotional when I talk about it. But we have. And I just want to say you're all welcome. You're welcome in our schools anytime, and hopefully we'll have this facility going in a couple of years, and it'll be, you know, like I said, for the future of McGoffin County.
You know, this is an investment in the future of McGoffin County because it's an investment in the future of the children. And so I say this in a very kind of melancholy way, you know, with mixed emotions. You know, Brandon and I and the superintendent, we were up there trying to figure out how to fill in this gap. Because out of a terrible set of events and circumstances, a tornado didn't kill anybody here, but it killed many people, took a lot of lives, and devastated communities. This group came together, and they came up with a plan to come with a silver lining out of a dark cloud. Well, Sanford, you all were in my office constantly, Brandon, and we were doing this. And this is the silver lining to a dark cloud. And it's kind of my last time up here is I still consider myself representing until the election cycle of McGoffin County. I'm proud to say I've represented this area for 17 years. I'm proud to say I'm from Eastern Kentucky when you see all the articles in the newspapers. Because if they come here and look at Eastern Kentucky and see what's going on, not because of me, not because of Brandon, not because of Representative Short, but because of the people of McGoffin County and Sayersville. I tell them to come on and look and see what we're like. Because it's a great place, great people, and you see what happens when people come together, put their minds and have a common purpose, and wipe out whether you're a Democrat or Republican. You come up with an educational facility that's a top-flight educational facility for our future and for our kids. So I'm very glad to be here. I'm a little sentimental about being here today, but it's a real pleasure. I'm glad to see what's happening. Thank you all so much for the opportunity you all have given me over the years. Thank you.
When we called your amendment, there were no no's. Everybody in that room knew what you'd been through. They knew that you all had gotten hit with the worst storms we've ever seen in Kentucky's history, and it knocked us down. But look what came out of it. That's a classic example of who we are. There's not a better representation of what we're made of, the type of stock we come from, than the fact that we took something that was so devastating and turned it into a fantastic opportunity. That's exactly what makes me proud to be your new senator. That's the kind of stuff that will help us have a fantastic relationship as we go forward. Hopefully this is one of many events going forward where we'll be breaking ground, pushing the boundaries, and getting ourselves out ahead of the curve and not behind it. And with that, thank you all for coming. Thanks for letting me speak.
And in the midst of the Mountain Parkway widening project, the industrial park, and the construction of the new McGoffin County High School, Representative John Short says it's still time to look ahead.
Need that industrial park, but we need to get our library. That's one of the main things we need to get. I was in Owen County the other day, and they got a smaller population than us, and they're poorer than we are. But they got a beautiful library, so if they get one, we daggone sure need to get one. But just keep me in there, and I'll work with the Senate. It don't matter if it's Democrat or Republican. I work for McGoffin County. I don't work for Democrats or the Republicans. And like I say, just keep us in there to keep us going, and you'll see McGoffin County grow. And I think, and make sure we keep our kids first in line, because they are our future.
Robert Stivers, I knew him many years. I'm so thankful that I've known a gentleman such as him. Brandon Smith, we thank you. John Short, we thank you. But we appreciate everybody for what they've done. And I used to say this in my fiscal court meetings, so I'm going to say it here today. If we'll all come together and work together for the overall betterment of McGoffin County, we'll see good things happen. I believe that with all my heart.
Everybody seemed to be in agreement that wonderful things like this is what makes the community grow. You know, it's our young people, it's all about them. We know the drugs. I get so upset every day of my life. I go downtown, I run into a kid that maybe plays ball, or I come in some association with knee high, you know, and I see him, and I know they're on drugs. I don't know what we can do about that. I really don't. I really don't know what we can do, but I know what it's done to this county and what it's done to this region and this state. But I know this can't be bad, what we're doing. This has to be good, what you're doing here, Mr. Holbrook.
And as you heard Mr. Holbrook refer to earlier, they'll start pouring footers and foundation in just about a month or so for the new building. We'll keep you up to date on that progress. And with the official kickoff for the high school football season, 32 days away, well, between now and then, they'll have a dedication to the new field, and they'll start gearing up for an exciting night and season of Magoffin County High School football. And we'll be there for that, too.
Your calendar, obituaries, and your forecast are just a part of what's left. Stay tuned.
Have you ever noticed how many insurance commercials and advertisements are on television nowadays? You can't watch your favorite program without seeing a little pig or green lizard trying to sell you insurance and get your money for their premiums. But let me ask you this. If you have been in a serious wreck, do you really think that you are in good hands of the insurance companies when you have lost wages, medical bills, and pain and suffering from your head to your toes? The answer is no. If you want to truly be in good hands, give me a call. I'm attorney Donald Wayne McFarland. Let me put my 20 years of experience in working to protect the rights of injured people to work for you. 349-9000.
It's back, and it's the only place in Sayersville you're going to get the real flavor of 100% beef seared into every char-broiled bite, a taste that you can only get from a flame. Char-broiled burgers are back, and you can get them open till close every day at your Sayersville DQ, where breakfast is served hot Monday through Thursday till 11 and till noon, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you know what else is back? The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Pie Blizzard of the Month. Get them while they're hot and cold at your Sayersville DQ. Regardless of where you want to ride, you can be riding on a brand new Kawasaki or Polaris for less at M&M Power Sports in Staffordsville. New Kawasaki's for the dirt, the street, or both, and ATVs and side-by-sides for every stage of enthusiasts to fish, hunt, haul, or play. And with rebates up to $1,300 and financing as low as 3.99%, it's never been easier to ride it, buy it, and start your next adventure at Kentucky's Power Sports Authority since 1964, M&M Power Sports. Frito Rocks is more than just gravel. They've got mulch in red, brown, and black, river rock in 4 different sizes, new rainbow rock for an entirely new landscape feature, metal and double wall plastic pipe, masonry sand, and rock, every size from DGA to 57s to class 2 and 3. And they have delivery and excavation and dozer services. And special hours Monday through Friday, 4:30 till 9 p.m. and Saturdays 9 till 4 for orders. Call Frito Rocks on Route 7 at 496-7776. Enjoy your fun in the summer sun even more with festive settings of the season from the seasonal shop that look good enough to eat themselves. Monogrammed and summer flags of every shape, size, and shade of summer, and other ways to say, welcome, friends. And just in, new and already classic designs by Ethel and Myrtle, ladies, all at Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop, just down from the drugstore and the Radio Shack. Wheel alignments, oil changes, brakes, suspension work, and tires. Thousands of tires by all the major manufacturers, all in stock and at incomparable prices. All backed with 33 years of service and experience, the area's largest tire selection, and 6 months no interest at Conley's in Paintsville. Now it's time for calendar announcements, and we've got a bit of a two-parter here. A happy belated anniversary, it says, to Ronnie and Letitia Slusher. They celebrated their anniversary yesterday, and looking a little bit farther down the road, Letitia celebrates her birthday on the 23rd with a lot of love from your husband, Ronnie, and a host of family and friends. Happy anniversary, and happy birthday. And a birthday wish this Monday. It reads as follows. Please put my husband's birthday on today. Happy birthday, Coon Cole, the love of my life. With a whole lot of love, Coon, from Joyce and a whole lot of family and friends. Happy birthday to you.
A reminder, foster parents are always needed, and there is a great urgency to fill those positions right now. Find out how you can become a foster or adoptive parent by calling 349-3123 or 788-7100. Just a few questions is all that they need to ask, and you can find out more about improving a life of a child and that of your own at the same time. This week is the last week for the Magoffin County-wide cleanup initiative. It's for everyone who lives in District 3. It's all week long. If you have any questions or problems, call the county garage at 349-1868 or the fiscal court, or the county judge's office rather, at 349-2313. And a reminder for all SGS students, the Sayersville Grade School PTA is hosting their 4th annual back-to-school pool party and cookout at the Ramey Park Pool. The cookout will begin for primary at 5 tomorrow, and they'll swim from 6 to 8, and the intermediate cookout will begin at 7, and they'll swim from 8 to 10. They invite out all Sayersville Grade School students and staff to come and enjoy an evening with them tomorrow in the Sayersville Ramey Park. And we invite you always to use our calendar for birthdays, anniversaries, special announcements just like these. It's always free and undeniably the best way to let everyone know what you've got planned. You can drop announcements off here at the newsroom on East Maple Street, just above the Sayersville Post Office. Mail them, phone them, fax them, email them, Facebook them, or just scream it to me at the street. But make sure I write it down. Always make sure I write it down.
At the end of every race, Mark Martin hangs up his driving gloves. He hangs up his fire suit. And he hangs up his helmet. Which is when he picks up his phone and opens the ER Extra app. The app shows ER Extra wait times, locations, and more. It's the one safeguard Mark Martin is never without. ER Extra at Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Got company coming? Looking to visit Sayersville and family or just get away? Then come stay with us in one of 2 newly restored and uniquely appointed lofts over downtown, filled with history throughout. With a luxurious touch, king beds, free Wi-Fi, HD TV, and enough comfort to sleep 1 to 10 guests, book your stay at the Mortimer Lofts by emailing toreachsue@yahoo.com, find them on Facebook, or call 349-3299. Well, how about the heat today? We started off at 69, and we broke 90 degrees here at the newsroom. We'll fall back to 66 degrees for your nighttime low. We'll see, well, an isolated chance of some showers and thunderstorms, pretty much minute at this point. Local Doppler radar is clear this evening. Your forecast, not so much. The heat's going to continue. We've got a couple of hits coming, though, to the forecast, and we'll get to those in a day or two. Tomorrow, 89, and I'm going to say 90 degrees here at the newsroom in the viewing area for a lot of us. We'll have some isolated showers, thunderstorms, mainly afternoon, only a 20% chance thereof. We'll see mostly sunny skies tomorrow. Look for a little patchy, dense fog tonight and lingering into your early morning hours tomorrow, and then early on Wednesday as well. 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 10 a.m. on. We'll see that patchy, dense fog before 9 a.m., and then we'll see temperatures getting close to 90 again. Partly sunny skies midweek, winding Wednesday down with 68 degrees for nighttime lows. Thursday is going to be one of 2 systems in your forecast. It's going to knock temperatures down and a little bit below where they should be. 79 showers and thunderstorms likely on your Thursday. This system's going to give us clouds, showers, and storms just past the midweek mark. We'll go into your Friday, clearing up afterwards, though, with mostly sunny skies, 81 degrees, 60 for your low. It's going to be cool. Humidity should be in check. Friday looks great. Now, by the time your weekend rolls around, well, things start to pick back up. We're back to the mid-80s, 85 on your Saturday, a low of 64. We'll climb back into that thread of showers and thunderstorms. 20% early Saturday, climbing to 40% by Saturday night, and continuing to climb into your weekend. The latter half of your weekend looks as though we'll have a 50% chance of showers and storms on your Sunday, and we'll see only partly sunny skies. We'll see that thread of showers and thunderstorms Sunday night and into your Monday as well. Another system coming in early next week. Temperatures again will fall back down to the low 80s, and if you can't make up your mind which you like most, this unusually fall-like air and atmosphere that kind of excites you and is a prelude of things to come a few months from now, or those hot sunny days in the mid-80s with a threat of showers and thunderstorms, you're not going to have to make up your mind anytime soon. This is a pattern. It's going to be a dance that we're going to go around and around with for the foreseeable future and forecast period and beyond. I suspect all the way through the end of July, certainly, and a few weeks thereafter. I don't see anything really changing. We're just going to dip back and forth and do-si-do as far as the forecast is concerned for a while. Speaking of heat, it's nearly 85 degrees here in the newsroom. The AC went off this morning, hoping it'll be fixed by tomorrow evening, where I can hopefully bear through a little bit easier than I have today. Thank you all for being a part of the program. City Council coverage and more when I see you next time. Have a wonderful, safe evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow night.